Hey, what's going on, gamers? It's me, Xrathis, and welcome back. I'm just going to do a quick add-on guide due to popular request on the channel. I saw a couple. Sorry about that. I saw a couple comments saying they want to see an add-on guide, so I would just go through my UI and everything just to show you everything like that. So my first add-on is Skada. So I use Skada, as you can tell. If you don't know how it's spelt or anything, I can just go through my add-ons. If you want to pause the video, you can see all my add-ons here. There we go. But yeah, it's called Skada. So this one here, what it is, it's like Recount. So if anyone's used Recount before, it tracks your damage. If you right-click, you can also pick which one you want to see here. So you could track your healing from your fight, or you can track your damage per second, so your DPS for that fight, or you can see your damage for that for the whole fight. So it's really nice, especially in raids as well, when you want to track your damage to see how much you're doing. So as you can tell, I'm DPSing the target, and then if you left click on it, it tells you which ability does the most damage, which is really cool. I find that this is very beneficial, especially when doing add-on talent guides even, because you can break down your fight and see which spells are doing the most damage, and you know how often the spells are proccing for, you know, when do they do the most damage. It tells you everything really, which is really nice. It tells you how many times it's critical striked, how many times it's hit the target. It's really nice just to break down your current damage and to see which damage is doing the most, really. Well, which spell's doing the most. So yeah, that's really nice. I prefer this over Recount just because it looks so much cleaner, in my opinion. It fits the WoW UI perfectly. Recount, I think it's usually red at the top, and I don't really like the text. So with this one, it's really nice because you can obviously see, you can report it to your instance or anything, if they want to see what the damage is like or the healing. You can jump to obviously different modes. Yeah, it's just really nice really. I always use it just so I can track my damage, see what I'm doing in raids, see what numbers I'm pulling. But yeah, that's my first one. So it's really nice just to see where you are in comparison to other DPSs and how your class is doing. So the second one I really like is OmniBar. You've probably seen this in a couple of my other videos. It's really useful. I don't have any gameplay at the moment, which kind of sucks. Maybe I can try and get some in this video. What it does is basically it tracks enemy CC. So basically, if you can add different CC to it. So basically, if a rogue used their kick on me, it would show up here and it'd tell you how long it's got left on the duration, so when it's going to come back off cooldown. It's same with my spell lock. So basically, if the enemy had it and I spell lock them, this would pop up on their screen and it'd show them when my spell lock's going to come off cooldown, so they can track when the next CC on them's going to be, and you know when they can align their burst in regards to this. So it's really useful just to know when the enemy's going to CC you, so you can try and get that win in arena. So yeah, that's what I really like. I've seen people, they've I don't know if you can go into the system, into the interface and do it. I think you can. So you can obviously change everything here. You can change the position, when you want to show it, and what spells are here. So this is what people's done. I need to do this on this character. I've only got the default spells, but if you want to track specific spells like anti-magic shield to know when the DK is going to use it, or you know, if you want to track maybe Hunter's where is it? Not his faint death. If you want to track Hunter's burst aspect of the wild, or if you want to track their turtle shell, or anything like that, you can do. You can just come here and do it. It's really useful. I need to start doing that so I can track all the important cooldowns. So I think I will start doing that. I've only got the basics for every class, which is their CC. Skull Bash, Solar Beam for druids, you know, just the basics. So I need to start doing that. It's really nice just to know. Well, it helps you improve on the game as well. It tells you when to line up your burst. So also I have in my add-ons here, I got Weakauras and everything like that. Weakauras are quite good in my opinion. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I was just quickly doing something, so I had to stop this video quickly. Sorry about that. So yeah, I was talking about Weakauras. So Weakauras is kind of like OmniCC, if I'm aware. It's been a long time since I did an add-on for that. But if I recall, Weakauras is kind of like OmniBar, where you can track certain cooldowns from the enemy. If I'm aware, I haven't got much to say about it really. It just allows you to track enemy cooldowns, as I'm aware, like their defensives. I could be entirely wrong. I haven't seen that in ages. But yeah, as I'm aware, I think that's what it does. I know it's kind of bad because I've got the add-on and I don't really know what it does, but I think it does do that. It allows you to track CC and stuff a little bit more easy on the target, and yeah, it just allows you to track spells. I could be entirely wrong. Just mention in the comments if I am wrong. It would be nice just to add it in and everything. So yeah. Also, not macros. What am I doing? My next add-on is going to be, where is it? I need to find it for you guys. BigDebuffs. BigDebuffs is awesome. So what I like BigDebuffs for is allows you to track, especially as a warlock, your fear a little bit more easy. So without the add-on, it's kind of hard to track when an enemy's feared because it only tells you really above the name. But with this add-on, what it allows me to do, so if I fear the target, it comes up here. It shows a fear on the target's face, and it tells you how long they're in the fear for, which is absolutely awesome. You can set this up perfectly. It works with other spells like Shadow Fury 2, if I'm aware. Any stuns, Ice Nova, I think, you know, anything that can stun the target. Hammer of Justice on Paladins. It's just really nice. I really like this, just so if I want to CC the healer or something in arena, I can obviously use my focus macro to fear them, and then I will know exactly if they're feared, and I know if I got the fear off instead of actually clicking on them, which works absolutely beautifully. Yeah, I really recommend this for PvP. It's really nice. I would use it. Yeah, give it a try. If you don't like it, then obviously it's not for you, but I really enjoy it. And then I don't really have any other PvP ones if I'm aware. I'll just go over the basics. So I got NPC Scan. Everyone should know what that is really. It just allows you to, I got the overlay and the normal one. So as I'm aware, if I can try and show you, it doesn't come up at the moment because I got my other add-on, but what it does, it allows you to track rares. So if you're trying to farm the Time Lost Proto Drake in Northern End and Storm Peaks, it'll show you where it's usually located, and it come up with a couple circles where its path is, where it flies to, and then it comes up in a big image on your screen, and then like a notification saying the rare is up, and then it'll allow you to target the rare. And yeah, it's really nice when you're trying to track rares. Instead of having to look on your mini map, it just pops up with a big icon on the screen. Next is basically AllTheThings. AllTheThings is awesome. So if you are trying to track, your progression on this game, so whether you want to try to track your achievements or gear or mounts, it tells you how many mounts you got. You can configure it in the interface here. Where's it? AllTheThings. So if you want to show specific things, you can obviously click on the ones you only want to show. Unobtainables, if you want to get rid of unobtainables, you can unfilter them. It's really nice. So if you're trying to get 100% in WoW, it allows you to do this. I got mounts, so it tells you the mounts which you've collected, how many you got on achievements, how many you've got on drops. You can click on it and it tells you the ones you haven't got, and then it's really nice. You can just see which ones obviously you haven't got, so you can get it. Yeah, I personally recommend getting this if you are trying to get the progression. Next one I've got to say is Bagnon. Yeah, it's really nice. So what it does is it just gets rid of the default UI for your bag in WoW. I love this. I just think it looks a little bit more cleaner. Yeah, really, you can search what item you're missing. You can clean up your bags. You can display just one bag if you're trying to look for stuff. You can click on this. I'm not going to click on this window at the top here, but you can click on it and then you can change to see what other characters you have and what they have in their bag. So if I was trying to look for Marks of Honor or something, or these tokens, I can just click on that window at the top and then I can check each individual character's bag, which is awesome. So yeah, the next add-on, as you can tell, is BagBrother. It's here if you look in my add-ons. BagBrother, it acts the same as Bagnon, like I showed you before, in the sense that when you open up your bank, you have up here, you have your slots going for all your bank, and then from this line down here, this is where your Regent bank is. So if you have the void storage, and yeah, I just think it's so much cleaner. You can obviously, like Bagnon, you can clean up your bank. You can check what what characters you have, like your different characters. You can check what they have in their bank, and what gear they have. Everything, whatever's in their bank. I think it just looks cleaner than a default one, mainly because I don't really like the default one because it's too basic. This one allows me to see everything instead of me clicking on each individual bag, which is really good, and allows me to deposit everything in the bank really quick and take things out quicker. So yeah, in my opinion, it's really nice. If you like this type of UI and stuff, then it's probably definitely be for you. That's probably it for most of them. I also have Gladius, but I think S-Arena might be better. It basically allows you to have a better UI in Arena. I don't have any gameplay because I don't have it downloaded at the moment because it's on my old computer. I'm on there at the moment, but usually I would have Gladius enabled or S-Arena. Hopefully it shows up on my screen here for you. I can try and show you. I usually have it disabled on this character because when I do world quests, I don't want it showing. /Gladius to bring it up. So this is your Gladius panel. You got your taskbar setting. Yeah, guys, I can't remember how you get it to show, which kind of sucks right now. But what it basically allows you to do is it shows you the enemy's trinket. If they're in a stun, if they're in a CC, and it allows you just to track that on the side of your screen. You can obviously pull it wherever. I think it's better than the default Arena UI in World of Warcraft, mainly because it allows you to track, their trinket, if they're in a CC, what duration the stun is on, so you can try and align it in Arena. It allows you to track a lot more than what the World of Warcraft UI does. So I personally would recommend trying S-Arena or that. Probably depends what you want to try, really. S-Arena is quite nice. Gladius is okay. They both work absolutely fine. So yeah, I'd personally try doing that. I have Auctionator. Obviously, that just basically allows you to allows you to make auctions quicker. I won't do a guide or anything. It just basically allows you to create auctions a lot faster and buy things out quicker. That's about it. Got World Quest Tracker, which is awesome. You can click on the alliance symbol, shows you all the alliance world quests. Which zone they're in, what drops. You got the Horde one. It shows you in the Horde zone what drops, how many Azurite. Shows you out here. If you're trying to farm rep, it tells you how many rep there is. So there's a lot of 7th Legion at the moment. There's 17 to get. I think it's because an invasion's up. Okay, maybe there's not an invasion up. But yeah, it's really nice. I like that add-on. Also got deadly boss modes. This allows you in raids and stuff. It tells you when to move, what to do basically. So if you're just trying to chill, you can use that. So if something like an AoE goes on the floor, so say this is a boss AoE and it comes near you and you're standing in it, it say move on your screen or something, and then you have to move out of it. It just basically allows you to pick up raids and everything much easier and track when the boss is going to do its next spell. So it's really nice. So if the boss is spawning an ad, especially on Grong, if you've played the Battle of Dazalor, it's really nice. Or Dazaralor, sorry. Grong, he has an ability to get Death Spectre. He summons an ad. It's really nice because it comes up as an image on your screen. It says he's going to spawn an ad, and then, yeah, it's just really nice. He spawns an ad, and then you can basically see when it's coming out and when it's casting and everything like that. So it's just really nice, really. Just allows you to track stuff in raids and dungeons so much easier. But I think that might be it for all my add-ons. Yeah, it looks like it. Sorry, this video was kind of, you know, all over the place. It was kind of annoying, but hey ho, it's fine. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy it. Hopefully this helped just a little bit. Maybe I'll do a macro guide at some point. This video, as I said, was all over the place, but hopefully it helped in some way. But yeah, if you liked the video, then leave a like, comment down below on what a video you want to see in the future from me. And of course, guys, I've been Xrathis. I'll see you in the next one. So, peace!